So this week, I wanted to talk with you about nation, and our nation, of course. So instead of finishing on all the things I can find wrong in our nation, I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about the good stuff. You ready? Franklin Delano Roosevelt stood strongly against the British continuing their British Empire domination of places like India. Our country really did the right thing in not supporting the French or the British in some of their last gasps of colonialism in the 1960s. Back in the 1900s and the 1910s, our government stood up really strongly against corporations that were doing a lot of abuse. Now, this was after an awful lot of thoughtlessness from the government, but it was time, and finally Teddy Roosevelt really stepped in and stepped up. Abe Lincoln stood against slavery so strong that he issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Lyndon Johnson, for all of his faults, stood for civil rights and was willing to take the brunt of the attack that came to him for that purpose. Even Richard Nixon started the Environmental Protection Agency. There are so many good things that have happened in our wounded country. There are terrible things, oppressions that have been ignored and denied horrifically, and enormous failures on the part of many. But I could go on and on with this list. I wonder if you could finish the list. If you could add another 5 or 10 items in a moment of contemplation that our country should be proud about. I bet you can. Take a try. Your love first.